Happy New Year, family. It's your girl TT. Welcome back to my channel of all things life, love, and beauty. I hope you guys brought in the new year with a bang as we did in very cold Las Vegas. It was under 40 degrees, but I looked cute in my dress and my boots, and my husband was handsome, and we went out there on Las Vegas Boulevard and we just dealt with the cold and brought in the new year that way. We were thinking about, well, if we can do that, then maybe we can do New York next year. It rained this year, but it usually snows. I don't know if either one of us are ready for the rain, or for the snow rather, in New York, but we'll see. We made it through Vegas, so we could probably make it through the snow in New York. But anyway, I am back with a new video today, and today I'm going to be talking about and reviewing concealers and powders today. And I'm really excited because, as we know, Fenty Beauty came out with a record-breaking 50 concealer shades and with 8 setting powders. And when I went to Sephora, I mean, talk about having a variety of colors, shades, undertones, overtones. I mean, they just had a little bit of everything. So very impressive. So I can't wait to try that. And also recently, NYX came out with 24 shades of concealer. And, you know, a good shade range. And I got a couple, and the FENTY only got one. So, because I kind of knew and kind of figured, you know, my shade, so it was easy for me to navigate, you know, through that. NYX was even easier because they only had 24 to choose from. So it was kind of easy to pick, you know, the ones that I want. We're going to do a comparison today. We're going to compare $8.50 for NYX versus $32, was it $32? No, $26 for the Fenty concealer. So I'm looking forward. I'm trying them both. My face is really already made up for the most part. I just need to add some concealer lashes, and some lipstick to finish off my look today. So before we get into it, you've made it this far, you like TT, don't forget to subscribe to my channel of all things life, love, and beauty, okay? It just doesn't get any better than this. Tell your friends, tell your family, and don't forget also to please like and comment. And more importantly, as I said a second ago, subscribe. That's all I'm asking, is that you subscribe to my channel. So we're going to get into this review and wear of NYX versus Fenty concealer. I'm excited to try both, and I'm going to share some of the details of each product with you guys, so just hold tight. Okay, so let me just tell you guys what I purchased. So I got 3 different shades in the NYX concealer. I got Golden Honey, which is about a shade or so lighter than me. Neutral Tan, which is really light for me to highlight. And then Cappuccino, which is a darker brown for me to contour. So I'm not going to use these today. We'll use these another time, but we're going to focus on Golden Honey today. And let me just tell you guys some of the details of the NYX one. So it's let's see what it says. Available in 24 highly pigmented hues, this lightweight liquid won't transfer and has 3 major complexion musts covered. You can use our blendable matte formula to camouflage imperfections, brighten up your face, and contour those features to perfection. This creamy multitasker also delivers full coverage with a finish that lasts up to 24 hours. So that's pretty good. So let's see what I found on Fenty and what they say about Fenty. So here's the deal on Fenty and their 50 shades. And I got the shade 360, and I'm going to swatch them both for you guys in a second. And here's some info on the Fenty. It is perfectly creamy, pigmented, and crease proof, so you can cover dark circles. My phone's tripping. dark circles, hyperpigmentation, blemishes, and the aftermath of your wild decisions, or just some of those wild nights that we all have. So 50 Shades, you know, like I said, is quite impressive. So let's just swatch here Golden Honey. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay. I don't know if I'd say it's lighter than me. It might be light. That's Golden Honey. So yeah, probably is a little lighter than me, which means I know this Fenty is going to be even lighter than this, but yeah, much lighter, as you can see. So we have the Fenty here in 360, and then the Golden Honey in the NYX there. So, and they both have the sponge applicator. I love this. It's so much easier to use than a pump. So much easier to use. A little felt tip, I guess, is what I'm going to call it. And then in the powder for Fenty, I got two, and those were 32 bucks a piece, so I splurged a little on those. And I got hazelnuts. And I got honey. Let's see, honey. So two very pretty colors. Let me wipe this off. Two colors I thought were really pretty, kind of equivalent to the honey from me is like, oh, and I'll tell you too, they came with a sifter on the inside. If you look in the box, you know, your typical, you know, Fenty packaging, but it comes with like a little sifter with FB on it. That's actually really cute, so you don't spill it all over the place, because I'm sure you, like me, I've spilled stuff all over the table. So I got honey and I got hazelnut. So honey I'll probably use more as like a baking powder, and then the hazelnut, it's a little darker. I could use that more as my setting powder. So we'll see, but let's just go right on in and give these a try, because I'm actually looking forward to trying them both. So actually, here, I just put that off to the side there. I'll get it together, y'all. I'll get it together. $8.50 NYX, $26 Fenty. So we're gonna go Fenty here and then NYX here. So here we go. And I have the Fenty foundation on too, and we'll just kind of see how that sets, if the formula is the same. So it'll be kind of interesting to see if that's the case. So just slather this on here. Nice and creamy, goes on well. Like it. I'm gonna add a little more because I am just extra. I like that. All right, so that's the Fenty side. Here's the NYX side. And you know, sometimes, you know what, let me blend this in first in case this sets first. What I really don't want it to do is set first. So let me just kind of get this going here before it does that. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I did, because it's actually kind of setting. it's setting as I thought it would. It's setting very, very, very quickly. Okay. I'm gonna add a little more. I'm gonna add a little more to really try to conceal here. But it is nice and creamy, so I'm just being extra and adding more because that's just what I do. Okay. Okay, it blends well. It definitely blends well. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go in with the NYX. And let's see how this is going to work. And my hair is just not cooperating today, as you can see. All right, let's see. I like NYX products, so my hopes are definitely high for this. And I probably, you know, as I'm looking at this now, I probably could have gone a little lighter. But I can also, you know, mix the other one that I have with this and just kind of test it out that way. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. But yeah, I definitely think I need a lighter shade of it. Okay. It's not bad though. It blends well too, actually, I'm going to say. Yeah, it actually blends very well, I will say. Yeah. I like it. I can't say, you know, in looking at it, looking at them both, we got Fenty and then the NYX. So let's add a little more, you know, of the NYX since I added more of the Fenty, you know, keep it, you know, an even playing field. We'll just keep it all the same. And I have this beauty mark here, so I can often, you know, try to judge and see, you know, what kind of coverage I'm getting if anyone covers up that mark. And I've only had a couple concealers cover up that mark, and it's actually covering it up okay. Okay. It's wearing okay. All right. It covered up that beauty mark. That's for sure. You know, we all have those imperfections or those beauty marks, those scars, and you know, you make the best of them. So it's actually not bad. And as I'm looking, you know, these wonderful lines, you know, I have under my eyes, everything creases in there. So when I see anything that's crease proof, I'm excited, but I'm also on the fence, because if you have, you know, I refer to them as laugh lines because I laugh so much that, you know, things tend to settle in there very easily as if they belong there. So, but I like them. So let's just try the setting powder here. I think I'm going to just go in with hazelnut. Let's go in with hazelnut, since it's the darker of the two, and it kind of reminds me of my Laura Mercier powder. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison as far as color and, you know, what they look like here. Let's see. Well, okay, it's a little lighter if I'm going to compare it to my Laura Mercier here. So this is the Laura Mercier here. It's Laura here, and then this over here is Fenty. So it's a little lighter. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's a setting powder, so. And I'm just going to put it all over, actually, is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to take my Morphe E54 brush here and just kind of place this. See what I mean? I spoke of spilling it on the table, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm just going to set just here. I'm not going to bake or anything. I don't see any creasing, so that is definitely a plus that it's not creasing, because I've had some concealers crease the second I put them on. They're already creasing, so it's not bad. I don't think it's, and you see I'm just kind of pressing this into my skin just to kind of hope that it, you know, just to kind of make sure it gets in there and it sets. Yeah, I like them. I like them both. I try not to overdo on the concealer because I do have, you know, the line, you know, the laugh lines under my eyes, so I try not to pack it on too much, because then I really am afraid that it's going to crease, you know, too much. But so far, well, I take that back. Yeah, they're starting to crease a little bit, but I take that again with a grain of salt, because I haven't come across a concealer that was actually creaseless. I just haven't yet. I just have not. So I might have to give up on that, y'all, because when you have laugh lines and right here under your eyes, it's probably really difficult. Now, I will say they're definitely creasing pretty quickly, though. And normally if I apply, you know, my concealer with a beauty sponge, I normally don't have that problem, you know, as quickly. So, but let me finish up the look with some lashes and some lipstick, and I'll have some final thoughts for you guys. So just hold tight. Okay, guys, so I finished off my look with some lashes, lipstick, blush, all that good stuff. And I'm going to say everything's held up, you know, pretty good. It's been a few minutes. Obviously to you guys it's been like a second, but it's been a few minutes. And they're creasing, but I have laugh lines, so they probably, you know, it probably is going to crease, you know, on me. But I like the way they both feel. I like the texture of both, and I would definitely recommend them both. You know, you have $8.50 for something really good with a nice soft matte type of finish, and then you have, you know, $26, you know, again, for a nice soft matte finish. I like them both. If I had to pick one or the other, you know, it could really be a toss-up, but I like them both. I think the Fenty was definitely a little creamier and easier to apply. I thought, not that the NYX wasn't easy, but I just thought this was a little creamier and just kind of really just glided on, you know, my face a little better. And then as far as the powder, like the powder, it has a really soft, grainy texture, similar to me like the Huda Beauty powders, that the baking powder she came out with, you know, last year sometime, that really soft texture like that. So I really like that, and it's a setting powder, so I think, you know, on my face and all that, you know, it appears to be fine. I'm going to tell you, I tried this lipstick. It's called Creme de Nude by MAC. Man, I love it. I've been into nude lipsticks and nude glosses lately for whatever reason. I just can't seem to figure it out. But that's really all I want these days is nude lipsticks and nude glosses. But this Creme de Nude by MAC, it's a cream sheen lipstick. Oh my God, I love this. And it's a color, it's a pale pink color. Really, I mean, it is faint. Look at that. It's faint, but I like it. You put it with cork or the KKW nude pencil. I think I can put it with the Morphe lip pencil and Bite Me. Yeah, Bite Me is the name of it. And it is just so pretty because my eyes are so dramatic today. I decided to just kind of hold back a little on my lips a bit. So, but anyway, I hope you guys like my review of the NYX and the Fenty. We have Fenty on this side, NYX on this side. And they both have, you know, finished actually, I think, pretty well. Pretty well. The consistency of them both is that really creamy texture. I think the Fenty one's a little creamier. This one's creamy too. It also came off a little thicker, and maybe that's why I'm leaning more towards this, because as it was creamy, it wasn't as thick as this, but I like them both. But you know, once I blended them out with my beauty blender, they both blended just fine. Look at that Amrezy highlight right there. That's some bad stuff right there. But anyway, I hope you guys like my review of the Fenty Beauty NYX concealers comparison, actually, that I did. I would definitely recommend, you know, them both. So let me know what you guys think if you're going to pick them up. You know, like I said, $8.50, $26, and I only got one, and I actually think I got it right on the first try. I'm good with this shade. as far as the golden honey, I'm good with this too. You know, maybe I could go a little lighter, or I could just use the other one that I purchased to lighten it up. But would definitely recommend them both for, you know, if you like that soft matte type of finish. I don't think you go wrong. You can go wrong. Until next time, I hope you enjoy this. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. As I've said, you've made it this far. I hope I've entertained you in somehow, some way. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, TT is out.